Hello and welcome back. Right, the eagle-eyed amongst you, I've noticed in editing, may have noticed that actually we're on 04 Midsummer, and actually the perfect day for buying cows was actually 03 Summer, not 04. So we will be buying slightly dearer cows. Nevertheless, I am still following the plan. Now this is going to be one of those pivotal episodes where we really are trying to find where my bearings on the tractor. I think everything's down at the BGA. Where this is going to be a totting up and a gaining of all the money, because there is going to be another payout from the. Let's just check the fields. I have good. Still on the last green stage before harvest. I don't want to miss that. We all know about withering with seasons. It's not something you want to let go past that changeover. So, yes. Oh wow, that's still growing. Let's just check now. The fields. I have to go back onto switch grass off. Grass is such a strange crop that you've got to switch it off. Medium orange. So wow. Let's just check. Yeah, it is. It's middle orange, not the last. Wow, that is so many days. Yeah, that's definitely not effective to wait for the last thing just for a 50% bonus, because my other fields are approaching growing and almost ready to be cut again. So the 50% gain is definitely 100% not good. I really am going to be very careful with my swinging round. I really don't want to be doing any more of the arguments with the gatepost, having done that twice already. It is one thing where, though, having a proper wide, if we'd got room, it would be perfect to have that in the proper yard. Or even that's a wider gatepost, I think, than the standard ones, because of the actual posts themselves. But again, because this is smaller, in fact, even in the other one, there's no room for the slurry yard. It's quite a large mod, truthfully. Right, now then, we did bring all of those. Let's drag that. In fact, we normally do and stick it around here, but try not to leave it too heavily to the right. That's what I usually do, and then it's tucked in at a really nasty angle. That's better. That's one way. Yeah, oh my god. Alright, let's go and pick the digestate lorry, the liquid tanker by H2 Studios. Have I said before that's an absolutely amazing mod? I may have mentioned it a few times. Right. Ooh. Yes. Animals first. Top priority. Everything else comes second. In fact, actually, is now. No, I want to get the digestate first, so we know the full scale. I'll know we've got a payout tonight, but what are we doing for manure? Oh, wow, it's approaching a full load again. First things first. Start the Volvo, because we all know it takes an age to start. Wow, yeah, oh. You don't see that very often. A cow climbing through a trailer. See how much we actually. Oh yeah, that is Wow, that's actually using about half a full trailer. That's not bad. Let's do the water while we're right next to it. Oh, and that's also while we're right next to it. See what we've got on the milk. Oh yeah, wow. Now that is really amounting to something each morning now. I am well impressed. Right, Volvo, let's clean up. Ooh, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to sneak past the... Sometimes the angles can deceive you, but I think that's a bit too far over. Oh, let's just... yeah, I think it is. I think let's go with my first instinct, but nevertheless... yeah, no way am I going to get past that. Oops. Let's put that, that's getting quite a sizable amount in there again. And if we put too much more in, it may get a little unsteady. That's not far off. Brilliant. Whoops. These ethereal cows like smoke. Right, let's get that hay done. And the straw as well. Let's lock that drawbar and I think we'll oh, I've unlocked it. It actually remained in place. Wow, nearly 200,000, that is amazing. Yeah, there was one thing I was thinking about yesterday. Obviously we've been waiting for an absolute age for this particular field to be ready, and I'm about ready to plonk the mods on top of it and just waste the thing. If we're to get maximum out of something, we can't really ignore that. It's just too much. I know we're doing well, but that's not the point. It's about absolutely seeing the maximum that you can get, and to do that you've got to treat this with the respect it's due. So that would mean obviously actually mowing that bottom end of the field, because with it being almost on the full orange, today's got to be the day we do it, definitely, because I am ready to plonk those mods down, and we can't wait another day, otherwise we lose the best 2 days. Well, I know we can, but it would be very foolish to... Seasons gives you these pointers, they're the best day, and it's done that way for a reason. It is the best day for one reason and one reason only, because it's the perfect position for cows next year. Season's always about planning ahead. So, wow. Just check. I do need some more. It's because, of course, it's used all of that. Let's get that up off the floor, because if we're going to mow, we don't want to be bumping into any massive patches of total mixed ration. So next thing is, before we go digestate hunting, whoops, locking up my back. Let's get that. Oh, it's got manure in it. Game mechanics, as I said, can be... Oh, got a minute, that's got total misration. Not manure. Oh. Oh, it's the trailer that's got a bit of manure. Of course, it must have spat it in. I'm with it now. Finally. Oof. Let's try that again. Ah, this trailer's not the best for it, is it? I remember now. You have to sort of spin your... Right, let's change. If I remember rightly, it's not very good at this. Yeah, there's some modded trailers that just really don't like accepting the... That's it. You can do it like that, but it's... You need to get into position like that. Going to be an absolute pain. Come on, that's about right. Wouldn't mind, but it is right behind you. We're gonna have to do this a different way. There's no way I'm faffing around with wasting too much time. Oh, now you do it. Let's use a trailer that's good at this. This is an absolute fantastic all-rounder, this is. Yeah, no problem with that. This is how it's done, Catmat. That's it, actually, yeah, that's it. Right, let's drop that off. Just going to drop it at the end though, it's really not going to hurt. Wasting too much time. Look at that, I've just cleaned that and there's muck already. Let's see how much we actually managed to do. Oh wow, yeah, that is good. Oh, might be sticking out just a touch for the mowers. There is a bit of space here, I did do that on purpose, but not too much. Right, so then. Where did I put the, yeah, digestate lorry. Let's go and get the mowers, get this mowed. Let's have a look, weather, yeah, that's okay. I'm going to leave this over with the digestate lorry. Run across to the yard, get the two fence, and in fact I'm not going to do that. Let's use this for the baler wrapper. I'm not sure whether to. I think I am going to. It's the trouble is if I do it that way, it's going to. Yeah, no, I'll have to stick to it as it is. But I may well tow the implements over the baler wrapper and the windrower separately and then put them together on the field, because they really are so gangly. Very rarely manage to get them through these tight gate posts without clanging them. So, little Sammy, I am going to need your assistance. Let's grab you as well. Well, couldn't have got here without the two Sammys. It's not one of my normal, well, the little Sammy is, but this is the first time I've used this big Sammy, and I've got to be honest, it's been an absolute amazing beast. It's got us through some tough little things. So let's put this on the baler. We'll use the little Sammy on the windrower, which I can hear behind us. Thank you very much for your service. We will probably need you shortly. So we'll be calling the agency in a few minutes. Never can work out how that agency works. You always get a new driver. Never the same one twice. Well, you do get the same one twice, but not straight after one another. That's what I really mean. Right, Fendt GTs. They're in that... where did I leave the mowers? Ah, there's the mowers. Right. I do think for this... I did actually leave these in this side, didn't I? I'm sure I did. I did. The one thing I'd noticed in editing earlier was one other advantage to the Fendt GT, which is quite heavily missed, especially if you use the Fendt GT platform. I have a 4-ton weight in front of this. That is a massive advantage. That's why these make good sprayers and excellent for carrying back boxes that would be normally a little bit too heavy for them, because they've got that 4-ton weight, if fully filled, obviously. That is another one of those not looked for things that you don't always sort of realise, but it is another advantage to the Fendt G platform. Right, let's stick that behind the Sammy. In fact, let's stick that in front of the Sammy. Fendt. 3 ton weight on this one. Yes, I must admit this was one of those mods that I thought I used only as a for cutting, because it was made a very cheap, very cheap spreader. Very cheap mower, to be honest. When you worked out all the implements, you were sort of getting the tractor at the cost that you'd buy a full set of what I would have normally in the past used as mowers. And it was only one time, sort of by chance, that I stuck the platform on. I forget why I actually did, because I don't know why I actually did put the platform on, but I really didn't regret it once I'd realised that if you put a spreader on the back, it adds that up and would work with that. I thought, oh my life, how underestimated is this mod? And also the other thing is, it's narrow tyres, so no crop damage. So, and it's a plucky little thing as well, to be honest. It seems to me, as I think I've hinted a couple of times, to actually punch a little bit above its weight. Let's stick this on follow me. I think we're going to need to do another one, unless it corrects itself. Okay, let's see if that goes away, or whether... Let's just check those fields. Yeah, still dark green, that's good. Don't want to miss when they switch, although I know it's not just a few minutes before it all goes pear-shaped and they start withering, but nevertheless I've got the utmost respect for not wanting... Oh, it has actually... One of them has actually got... Oh no, it's not, it's coming. Brilliant. Now then, I know they seem to get stuck at this point here sometimes, so let's just look backwards. Oh, you're stuck on that gate. Looks like the big Sammy's tried to get through the gate at the same time as a little Sammy. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, he's jammed you in, hasn't he? Or did you clip the gate post with this being such a long, gangly thing? That should work. Now then. Let's try that again. Wow. It would struggle with that. Oh, ho, ho. I know this is not the best of roads. Oh. What? Ah. Right. It's like an entourage. Let's just see and hope that none of them get stuck this time. Let's have a look. We need quite a bit of space, and we have got quite a bit of space. Excellent. Yes, to get maximum. I know obviously mistakes are always made with playing this, to be honest. Obviously we always miss opportunities, miss the perfect day to buy something at the wrong time, sell something at the wrong time, so you never get perfect. Very rarely get perfect anything in this game, but really? Right, I'm going to set this one going and then I'm going to go back. I think we have got one of them, probably the other fence following, so we'll get these two mowing and then we'll rescue the two Sammys who seem to have got the drivers that are not so good. Right, so then field 5. Where are you? Drive course at first. Go. Brilliant. Let's grab this one. Thank you for your assistance. I seem to recall I might be able to remember this one, the halfway point. Lines on, so nearest, yeah, let's, being as I've got them on already, let's use them. I'd say probably 2 tours of the field, I'd say about here. Ish. This is another challenge I set myself, to see how well you can actually gauge your when the work and finish at the same point. Oh, it's because it's got fertiliser. Oh, there is a setting I have seen. Automatic. Is it on that one? For turn available, for it's symmetric. Is it in advanced? Oh. There is a setting. Is that one refill until vehicle convoy? Oh, this is great. Speed. Checkpoints. Right. There used to be a setting, I'm sure they did on this, but I'm wasting time. It's just all we need to do is just actually we do need to stop the driver. Now then, I always get mixed up with the implements. I think it's the lower one, which makes no sense because you'd think that was the blades, but I'm sure I'm right in thinking it's the one they think it's not. Yeah, I am. Okay, now this is totally not right, because it may have been the right guess, but it certainly won't be the right guess now. Wasting all that amount of time. Let's try there. How come the other one didn't do that then? That's bizarre. Makes no sense at all. Oh well. Let's go and rescue 2 Sammys. Oh, I did actually manage to get on the road. Oh, but you've clanged on that back again, haven't you? Oh, you, of course, have hemmed me in now. Ah. Let me just park that on the verge. I know it's a little unrealistic. There's no way game mechanics are going to allow me to do that with it being an immovable object, so for once I'm going to have to be silly. Ooh. I'm also on the gate trigger. This is... ooh, okay. Let's do it that way then. Oh my life. Now then, that's not going to let me... Well, game mechanics have got me into a mess this time. But, got to take the rough with the smooth. No good. Now I wonder if I can actually use that to my advantage. No, it's not going to let me get away with it, is it? Okay, let's go with that. No, it's unrealistic, but let's face it, we're in a bit of a tight situation. So, we're going to swap anyway, because that little Sammy was struggling with this. I'll put it back together on the fields, and we'll run the big Sammy on this. It makes more sense. Those two fence, I would have thought, aren't far off finishing. To make hay while the sun shines, as the saying goes, which is quite appropriate at the minute, although I know we're not quite making hay. So we can get this big gangly thing. So let's stick that just here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're not going to stick me one now. I've actually managed to get it off that other situation, are you? I know what we'll do. Let's stick it here. Yeah. Oh, that's actually, oh no, he's on his last strip. Let's go and get them. It don't matter if he overlaps very slightly. The other ones should maybe just about get a chance to do this before course play shuts down. Once they've finished, because I dare say I don't think I'm going to quite get there. This is what I was on about flow, though, with things. It's you. I knew it. Right. If you start to get too many like slurs, like I was getting with the implements, if you start to get problems, you've got to think quickly on your feet. Otherwise, it looks really bad. I know you can edit it out, but I want this to be as natural as possible. I don't want to edit out the clangs on the gate posts and stuff like that, because, to be honest, it's part of the Let's Play. It's part of like the mistakes and. In fact, to be honest, I do find sometimes. Can you get out of the problem without resorting? I know I use game mechanics. You've seen me. I've just used game mechanics, and I don't like going through hedges. But if it's the only way you can get out of a situation that game mechanics have got you into, then I don't mind using game mechanics to get out of the same situation. But I do like to try to be as realistic as possible. That is the aim. But bearing in mind, it is a game, and obviously there are mechanics involved that are not true to life, and so therefore you've got to sort of like take note of both things. Let's stick that there. Let's go and get the fence. Which one? This one. Let's stick that on there. Now then, you have finished, you just don't realise. Thank you very much for your service, young lady. Just don't get though why that one managed to get away with what the other one didn't. It's very strange. The only difference I can see is that this has got less than 100%. But it said it needed to be filled. Well, surely the other one is at 100%, so that didn't need to be filled. So I really am very confused, if I'm honest. Excuse me. Oh, indicator. Right, now then, need to pull left very quickly. Let's unfold you. Switch you on, drop you down. I unfolded you, yes, you're ready for action. Yeah, and you're, yeah, brilliant, that's it, we're all working. Oh, let's try and get that bit of grass there. because this may well be the last time you are a grass field. Okay then, so field 5, Winderer. I'm sure this doesn't do this very well, but being as this may well be the last time we do this for once, I'm not going to worry about it. Let's make sure it can do this turn, because it's such a gangly thing, they can't always turn in the space given. Let's have a look at the lines. May just about manage it. Oh, no. It's knocking me implements about. Somebody plonker left them on the side of a field. I always said that about this, it's a bit gangly for around the field edge, it doesn't half take up quite a lot of room. Right, so then. I know, let's go and use the... Let's go and get the bale trailer, which, where did we leave that? Ah, we left it at the VGA. I may have a dodgy memory, but even I can remember that. Just. Oh dear. When I was 18, I hardly ever forgot anything. People's names, I was amazing with names. But now, not too bad with names still, but as I keep saying in this Let's Play, word brains. Oh, especially when you're tired. On my last day at work, you know, my Friday, I actually work on a Thursday, but it's still my last day. How's that doing? Please don't tell me you're going to go around the edge. Oh no, you're turning at the right place, that's good. Now then, junction. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, on my last day, I am really, my word brain is at its worst. As you're tired, it just takes so long to think of my words. Especially words that you don't use very often. Not too bad on little words. I'm talking about words for complex things. But I think I'm going to need to pull out and pull back in a bit still. Oh, it's going to be a tight angle to pull out. Oh, I've got the indicator. I can hear it clicking. Oh, I need to be quick. I don't fancy tangling with that lorry. Let's just have a quick look. I'm not 100% sure. Round bales, yes, stack. Brilliant. Not to waste any time. Today is time as the efforts. To be honest, this might actually end up being 2 episodes, because my main reason, one thing we can't run out of today, is we've got to place that at the animals. Really got to. It's the utmost importance. That's why I really wanted to get this done. So what I wanted to do in 1 episode might end up being 2. But my biggest thing is, to be honest, I reckon we could probably afford to do it on what money we've got now. But let's not worry about it. So this is 04 Midsummer, 10:47, so about 12 o'clock on 06. Some should be when these are all turning to silage. I'm just trying to count up as well how many we've done on this, although since its very first cut, if you remember, the last time we did cut this was that, I believe it was that, no, we may have done it once more when it wasn't that time, when what you call it on, when we got the rain. I don't know if this was the field where I literally ignored the rain. Now then, let's see if what's happening with you. What, you stuck? Oh, okay. You cannot get around that immovable massive one for all. Yep, I can see why that would be a mega problem. It's always been there though since I made this field. It must be it's this swing. Let's do do that. Let's just turn him around a bit. He should be able to do that if I flip him around. Let's just see if he can get out of it. Oh, you're not going to have another go at going all the way around and hitting it again. You are. It's like watching a train wreck happening. Oh. Oh, please. Tell me you're not going to go around in circles. I don't see the need for why turning around a second time. It was already at that angle. Well, just breathe, Doug. Oh my life, we have a traffic accident. Oh my life, 2 lorries that have crashed. Oh, really? It'd be nice one of these times if they actually managed to. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. This is where it left the rails that need fixing. There's massive gashes of that. There'll be another one in a minute, so I am going to have to clean this up myself, but interested on seeing how many bales we get from this, being as it's not got the 50% bonus, but it was still on the darker orange, so hopefully that does make some difference, like probably say 25% bonus, or it's got to be something like that, surely. Whoa, what happened there? I don't want to pick that grass one up, so let's reverse and spin around. You're not kidding. Yeah, going through a hedge will really make you slip. Oh my life. What are you doing? Life. Right, okay. You know, for how big this field is, I have a sneaky feeling I'm literally going to do this myself. This might be one that misses the thing, because I'm going to go around the corner. This is what I was talking about, yeah. That really proves my point, what I said all along. When you spin round on a corner. Oh well. At least that was definitely me this time. Does prove my point though. I was right all along. I did think it was that when you spin around a corner and you don't go straight. Is it typical when you're in a rush and you don't want to be faffing around? Remember. Oh, it's Joe, isn't it? At the minute I'm Joe. Seemingly. Well, Joe, I did have every faith in you, but you certainly... That was not the best of driving I've seen you do. Let's see if me being you actually... Yeah, that was all me, Joe. That was definitely me. Get away with that. Does not like reversing. Let's drive straight. Let's see if we can catch that bit of grass next to that. Push that out of the way. No, we need to pull round, so I don't want to miss that either. Not to be coming round twice. That's like 3 bales already. 3 grass ones that need redoing. Wow. Well, the good news is the Volvo isn't very far away. So all is not lost. Come on. Oh, I'm going to miss it, aren't I? Yeah. Ah. Certainly filling this quickly, and I have done this manually before, being as such a hack job last time. Let's clean you up. This is the last time I'm doing this probably. Let's make it worth our while. Doubt very much this will ever be used as a grass field ever again. If we're going for 3. Oh, I did miss a bit of tail mist ration. Concentrate. Missing my lines a little. Whoa, that was quick. I certainly are pumping some bales out, I have got to say. I have to compare in editing to see though how much we have got from this in the past. But really you would have thought we did get more with it being the middle stage of orange. That surely means something. Definitely not worth it when you consider we're nearly on another mow stage for the others, but it certainly should mean something. Yeah, I know, that's messy. Let's try and clean this up though. This really is messy. Ah. He says with his back up so he's not picking grass up. Should be able to get through there this time. Oh, well, that cleaned up. It was very messy, but it's done. Something like, shouldn't be too far off. Got to come down another time, so I may as well try and tidy up properly, because that's not just a little too wide in places for me to do in one pass. So let's go up and tidy up and then come back round. side loop on that top. Sometimes that last 1%. Really? Right, let's spin around. Go to the bottom and come back up. I think playing this back in editing now I should realise that this is definitely not my bestest time of cutting, of actually doing this. Seems to have been rather messy. Can you manage it? Swing out. Don't want to be doing this twice. Says as he misses a bit. Okay. It is what it is. Oh dear. Oh well, we'll get good and bad days. Get another one I don't think, but we should at least get quite a bit. Just tidy up these last little bits. Stick this on the side. To be honest, I was right. Oh, wrong implement. Yeah, I definitely think this is definitely a split into 2 episode because, truthfully speaking now, we've got all the clearing up to do. And I've still got my main purpose of this particular one was obviously it's a pivotal episode, so that will wait till next time. We really want to got to get this tidied up obviously because I can't be putting cows down on here. So halfway through the day, so we've got enough time of the day. We'll tidy it. In fact, let's just quickly, that's one thing we will do. Let's get the typical, just switch that off. We need to avoid the grass, so that means not getting too close. That one, those two over there, I'll have to wait for another time. So I'm going to get too close to that grass one. Be careful of that one. Let's pick up as many of the, especially down this end, is ultra important because it's this end we're actually placing. Oh, it's just typical, there's a grass bale there. This end is where we're placing the second one of those. It would actually be nice to do that, to at least have something good from this episode, because it seems to have been one of them where I've made a lot of mistakes. I know it happens, as I say, we all get good and bad days. Sometimes your driving's wonderful, other times you clip gateposts and have meltdowns, and I think it's how you deal with such things that really is important. be able to get that from this side. Thinking about looking at that, I don't think we'll get that one nearest that grass bale. I think that's a bit too close. I might do, I suppose, if I'm careful. I need to be careful because it's a swivel axle, so I need to pull heavily to the left. Did I get away with it or did I pick one up? That is the question. This one over here. Right, I think we can still place it. It would be nice to do something positive. It's been a bit of we've done the grass, got that out of the way over here. Oh, I missed that one on there. So, and it goes to about the third shop, I remember rightly. So that's that one there. So we should just about get away with. Mind you, it doesn't matter. It's only the building that really matters. The rest is just where the cows go up to, isn't it? So, right, let's do something a little bit fun. Let's buy the animals and place that second. Animal pens. That's what I'd really like. That's next year or later this year if we possibly. Right, so actually that's the right way round. We want them fairly close. It wouldn't matter if they overlapped even in real life, but I want them so there's enough room for the equipment to get in and out without making it too tough. Yeah, I'd say there. Let's just switch the help menu on. I want to make sure it's... Oh wow, 9 over. That's almost perfectly flat. Right, okay. Now then, let's spend absolutely... Bearing in mind that tonight we are definitely getting our... We'll feed the animals next time because I am going to save it straight after this, so... But it will be the first thing we do later on. There's this bit round here, isn't it? Oh, hang on 1 second, let's switch that off. Then Holsteins, yeah, they are slightly, I think it was about 1800, but they're still not bad. So I'm hoping we can get as many as 70, but let's keep an eye on the total cost. If not, we'll get the others tonight because it's not going to make any difference. $164. Oh, we're not able to do it. I'm not sure I'll do one. Yeah, I will. 161. Just 76. Brilliant. That is amazing. I wanted 77, but that is spot on. X confirm. Brilliant. Right, the one thing we can do is sort out the water. Now then, let's place this exactly the same place. Let's customize. I'm going to stick that in exactly the same one as the place, so it did work out very well. Next, we want to rotate. Colour. Cream. That's not far off, I think I'm happy with that. Hey, confirm. Yes. Now then, let's fill at least with water, and then we're going to save the game. And next episode, first things first. No, let's finish this off. Really do want to feed them and everything. I don't want that left. It just would be unrealistic. I know it's a game and everything, but let's sort this out properly. Let's use the big Sammy. This is going to take quite some filling, so did we stick the... Yeah, we did. Let's use the Venus for this, because this is going to be mega amounts. Whoa, I'm going to have to move the hay one out the way anyway, so... Let's lock that. Yeah, brilliant. Let's do what we can on that one though while we're here. And then spin that around over here. That should take all of that. From scratch, I think it was about 40 odd thousand, I think. Hey? Really? You stopped pouring the water? No, you've not. Wow, well, nearly all. Okay, not quite. Let's go and start that filling. Actually, I'm glad it didn't. Hey, it's not chaff. It's hay. Whoa. Oh, totally mixed ration. What we're going to do is fill this completely, because this is literally going to empty this out without a shadow of a doubt. Completely. Yeah, brilliant. That's finished. Stick that there. Partially obscured. Oh. Blind cows. Now then, let's see. This is definitely going to take all of this though from both. So, what's? Oh, keep clocking that. Going to dump some silage, aren't they? I didn't really mean that how it sounded, but yeah, poor choice of words. That won't let me change. Is it stuck? Oh, I hate it when it does that. That's it. Let's try that now. Must be the other one. It's got to be back, hasn't it? Oh, that's better. Oh, it's gone front again. Let me just change the thing. It is back. So, oh, it's not quite level with it. I didn't think that was bizarre. All my fault. Definitely take the blame for every last little bit of that. Let's have a look. Cattle pasture 2. Oh no, it's the first, this new one. So yeah, I need another 8,000. Which we have got some in the other bean queue, something. bit of lag. Probably all the mods and everything. Now we've got 2 of these in one field and all these mods, and yeah, probably is. Ooh. Wow. Didn't realise how close to broke we were. I knew we were, but I didn't realise we were quite that broke. Wow. 8,000, so that should leave about 3,500-ish. Ish. Straw now, so let's use the original one. Well, at least these are going to be moved around the yard a bit now, going from one to the other. The animals are going to be, the animals of course are very important, but now that we've got so many, they certainly definitely are. Now that's round the back. This should take almost all of that. I think they did the hay, didn't it? Almost all of it, so it should be the same with the straw. Oh, okay. No, it's not. Keep looking at the wrong one. Grass. Ah. I know what we'll do. It's nice to get all of the thing done. I'm not sure we'll do it on 686 though. Can't remember how much grass is, or if it's one of those like straw that is free on this map from that particular mod. Yeah, I'm gonna have to force stump that, aren't I? Brilliant. So, grass, about 33,000. Put 32 in something like that. I'd rather not have it just near the top. It should be not far off. That might be in our way. We might just get that in if we're lucky. Need to reverse it in there, I think. Oh, it's a bit in my way. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it like that. Just about. Oh no, we've hit the bucket. Let's see if we can spin that around enough to actually do it. No. Okay. Oh, and that Fendt GT's in the way as well. Okay. Oh, that's actually a silly place to put it. Right at the fill point. Sometimes speed is not the best way to do things. Let's try and spin that forwards a little, and then should be able to just about squeeze that in. Yes, brilliant. And this is definitely where we're going to leave it, so let's just quickly shut the Volvo off. I didn't need to move it after all. Oh wow, there we go. So then, almost perfect, and that one's definitely good enough for today. So there we go, all the animals, nearly 200 now. Obviously we've got no milk from the second one, that's in preparation for next year, so I'm going to leave it there because I've gone over. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and we'll do the second half of this. That's Alexa. Second time that we'll try and finish this off, so that right. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again hopefully. Thank you and goodbye.